What is up, my friend? Welcome to my channel. My name is Macro from Mixing with Macro, and today you will learn the secrets to vocal effects. We'll use a song called Contao from Latin artist Thiago Santa Cruz. I'll show you everything I did to make his vocal sound great. Now, before you apply vocal effects to your recordings, you must have a solid mix to begin with. That's why I created a 5-step cheat sheet that will walk you through all the steps I use to create an amazing vocal mix. From the plugins, plugin settings, my plugin chains, I did not hold anything back, and it's in my description absolutely free. So be sure to check it out. Okay, let's dive in. Alright, welcome to the secrets of vocal effects. We have a record here I did for one of my friends, Thiago Santa Cruz. Link will be in the description for the full song. You should go listen to it. It's pretty fire. Latin artist from Puerto Rico. Be sure to check him out. Alright, this is what we're working with.
Yo no soy artista, soy empresa. Yo soy el que casa, no soy presa. Piensa bien o van pa' la cabeza. Yo mejor callao, ve tú y confiesa. No soy el que reza, soy la iglesia. Santa Cruz es droga pura, la evidencia está en la pesa.
And he also sings a little bit too, so listen to this.
No me importa lo que te han contado, tú ni siquiera eres familia. Necesito que tú estés cuadrado, eso me hace falta gente en línea.
Fire. Alright, so the vocal effects I want to show you is right here at the beginning. Now, vocal effects, what it involves is effect plugins. When you think of effects plugins, think about plugins that do modulation, that's panning around, that's subtly moving the vocal between the stereo field. Reverb plugins, delay plugins, these are effects plugins. Now, I have a bunch of effects plugins on this, so let's hide the rest of this right here. We don't need this for now, and let's just focus here. Now, these are all the effects plugins that I have here. I have the auto-tune, yes. I have the meta flanger, which is a flanging plugin. I have the little alto boy from Sound Toys. I have vintage verb from Valhalla, and we have the Yhapojj from Waves. This is what it sounds like again, just for a reference. Beautiful delays, beautiful modulation, and very nice flanging. Just a taste of everything here. Now, I have the flange here. These are my settings on the flange. It's not really doing much, just a little bit. I have 31 on the mix here. I have the stereo field super wide, and it has a little bit of modulation here. We have the little alto boy. These are my effects here. Doesn't seem like it's doing much, just a little bit of format change, and we'll go back into these plugins and I'll show you exactly how to use them. We have the Valhalla vintage verb, and we're gonna start by disabling these plugins here. Listen to the raw vocal.
No me importa lo que te han contado, tú ni siquiera eres familia.
Okay, so here we have the meta flange. Settings are not too hard. I have wide on the stereo. I have the mix, and I have to shout out RJ, amazing engineer. He put me onto the meta flange, so I gotta give him his props there. Now, this is what a meta flange sounds with the raw vocal and just auto-tune.
No me importa lo que te han contado, tú ni siquiera eres familia. Necesito que tú estés cuadrado.
Beautiful, right? You can already hear that it's transforming the vocal. Now, after the taste of the meta flanger, what I did, I added a little alto boy. Now, let's just enable it, and you're gonna hear, and I'm gonna show you what it's doing.
No me importa lo que te han contado, tú ni siquiera eres familia. Necesito que tú estés cuadrado.
All right, now look at what it's doing here.
No me importa lo que te han contado, tú ni siquiera eres familia. Necesito que tú estés cuadrado.
So it's doing a little bit on the format here. I'm gonna enable this. I'm using Control Command, and I click the parameter, and it brings up the automation lane. Now, I've already dug into the little alto boy here, so you can see it's at -0.8, and then it just goes down like that.
No me importa lo que te han contado, tú ni siquiera eres familia. Necesito que tú estés cuadrado.
All right. These are effects that you can use not just on the intro. I have this on the intro because I found that the effect worked best on the intro and the outro, but we're gonna just focus on the intro here. You can use this in any part of your song to spice things up. Now this is where it gets even crazier because we haven't even added the reverb or delays yet. Now let's pop open the reverb. And this is all from automation. Automation is what's giving us this sound here. Now I have the mix coming from about 50%, around 51.7%, all the way back up. All right, I just wanted to come in and right at when the beat drops. All right, you can use these effects on different parts of your song, and this is how you can achieve those pop sounding records that you hear when the reverb is doing all these crazy things. They're just simply being creative within the parameters, and it just comes with trying different things and seeing what sounds great for the vocal in context to the song, because the last thing you want to do is distract from what the message of the song actually is. All right, now let's move on to the H delay. Let's hear what the H delay is doing. You know what I'm saying? It rings all the way through. It's a beautiful thing when you can pop in and can use these effects. You don't have to use the plugins that I'm using. You can use any reverb you have, any plugin that has a format. I think Waves has a plugin. You don't have to use these exact plugins in this exact order. I used it in this order because it sounds good. I hope you took a lot from this video. We did cover a lot in a very short amount of time, but I know you're gonna take what works for you and apply it to your music. So my friend, use these vocal effects on your mix today and make sure you have an amazing mix that's unforgettable. And remember to check the description for the 5-step cheat sheet where you're gonna learn exactly how I get my vocals to sound great before I add my vocal effects to them. It'll walk you through all my process in only 5 steps, and you can read through the entire thing in only 10 minutes. Now go out there and make amazing music. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.